Hello, hello, book besties. I'm Meyli, and today we are going to be doing the book awards. This was so hard to figure out because I read 65 books this year, and there was a lot of them that did not get nominated. Let's start. Spiciest book. Here are the nominees. We have Bane from the Sinners of Saint series, Vicious from the Sinners of Saint series, and Scandalous. This one was very much scandalous. 18-year-old and like a 32-year-old, very much scandalous, but still very spicy. Vicious was the first book in the series. I bought this book on accident. That's what makes this book so good. Bane, that alone. Look at all those little annotation tabs. This book broke me, but not as much as this one. And it was the spiciest. So I would say Vicious by L.J. Shen in the Sinners of Saint series is the spiciest book I read all year. Like, they did it in a tattoo parlor. They did it in public. Like, this book is undefeated. Undefeated. And now for the second book award, which is Made Me Cry the Most. The nominees are Ruckus from the Sinners of Saint series by L.J. Shen, More Days at the Murasaki Bookshop by Satoshi Yagisawa, and The Afterlife of Holly Chase by Cynthia Hand. This book had such a bittersweet, happy ending. Like, I cried so hard for her because she didn't get the guy, but she really did grow. Like, her self-growth was crazy. Like, the character development in this book towards the end. Why did you do this to me? Why did you make her have an illness like towards the end and just die? Like, no. Bawling. I was bawling for like an hour after I read this book. Like, it was just so sad. And then Ruckus from the Sinners of Saint series. Crying. I cried literally for 2 days because of the ending. Like, I reread it just to feel something again. And the winner is Ruckus. One of the first books that made me cry this year. I started reading in May. I read this one in June because it's the second one. And it took a toll on me and my reading journey for sure. The next book award is the Best Standalone, a novel love story. Listen, I know a lot of you did not like this book. I devoured it from beginning to end. Okay? This book was good. I don't understand why so many people DNF'd it and said it was boring. This book was amazing. The 7-Year Slip. This is like Ashley Poston, Holy Grail. Like, this is the Roman Empire of that author for me. Like, this, I love it so much. The pace, the magical realism, everything is just good about this book. The Graveyard Shift. Only bad thing about this book is that it wasn't longer. But that's the whole point of a novella. Like, that is the whole point. But I wish this would have came out as a full book. Nominated again. This book was just really good. And I read it this month too. And it was just so good. The Afterlife of Holly Chase. Like, I don't know what more to say. And out of these, the best standalone was The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. Again, one of the books I read earlier this year took a bigger toll on me than the other three did because of how long it took me to read it. Not because it was bad. Obviously, you just saw me literally adoring this book a few seconds ago. The talk about grief, the suspense between if she's gonna see Iwan again when she goes back into her aunt's apartment, like, it's just everything. The love, just the magical realism just made it so much more powerful. Like, the book I'm rambling. It was just good, okay? Like, this is the best standalone I read this year. Yeah. If you haven't read it, what are you doing? Next award is Best Romance. The 7-Year Slip, a novel love story. The Dead Romantics, A Bond Me for Two, if he had been with me. This one, you already heard me yap about it. You already know my opinion on it. It's good. About Me for Two. This is so cute. Really short. It could have lasted another like 50, 100 pages, but it was really good. It's about these two girls. One of them traveled to Saigon, Vietnam, and the other one lives there. While the one girl is traveling, she meets Lan. Forgot which one is who, but I think it's this one. She meets Lan. Or this one, I don't know. She meets Lan, okay, and they kind of start falling in love with each other. And it's just such a beautiful, beautiful story. I'm not going to spoil it in case you want to read it. It's amazing. The Dead Romantics, this one, for like most of the book until he woke up at the end. Sorry for the spoiler, but like, you know, he woke up at the end. And I can't believe that I didn't catch on to the fact that nobody said he died. It was really cute. It was cute, but it was like, But it was good. The romance and everything was good. It's just the concept of it all is just like, wow. You fell in love with a ghost. But at least he woke up then, because if not, that would have been weird. A novel love story. This book, again, amazing. She was really in like a story. She fell in love with like the kind of like grumpy-ish dude. It was kind of like grumpy X Sunshine type of stuff right here. And it was just good. I love a grumpy X Sunshine book, like romance book. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know why this was nominated. I don't know why I even put this on the list. This was like a 3-star, only because it felt like I was reading someone's diary, but I don't know why this was nominated. So out of all of them though, the best standalone, it just had me reeled in the suspense also of like everything that was hidden in the town when she kind of messed up one of the relationships, and it was messing up kind of the trajectory of the whole story that she was in. I loved it. The romance, which this is what the award is for, the romance was amazing. Like him going to the bookshop that she opened at the end, he came back for her. Yeah. This one ate. Now for the next book award, the funniest book. There's only 2 nominees for this one, because a lot of the books I read this year were not funny. They were really cute. They made me cry, but like they weren't funny, you know, like laugh out loud type of ha ha ha, you know? Yeah. Butcher and Blackbird and Leather and Lark. This one dragged. This one was perfect. Like this one was good. The trigger warnings in both of these, crazy. This one took the cake though. This one, yeah, this one was funny. Like, this one was hilarious. I absolutely, like the beginning, like, what are you even talking about? Like, how are you, being a serial killer who kills serial killers is a great hobby. Until you find yourself locked in a cage for 3 days with a dead body. That made me kind of like scoff, kind of like, not chuckle, because that would have been weird. That would have been psychotic. But this one was really funny. This one dragged, but I can't wait for the third one. The most disappointing, y'all, oh my God. Like, I fed her to the beast and the beast is me. And Please Love Me at My Worst. The worst one, like I don't even want to talk about them. I don't even want to sum them up. Like, just the worst one was this one. I'm sorry. Like, I am so sorry. But this book, the plot holes was crazy. Seeing a black woman give up what she worked so long to get. Like, it's not easy to become a black ballerina in Paris. She gave all of that up. All of it. And it's just so disappointing. Like, it's just so... This was like the worst. It definitely was the most disappointing book I read all year. I don't even understand what's going on half of the time. Like, I had to go back and read, like, what is even going on? Like, nothing was adding up. Nothing was making sense. Next book award goes to the most surprising. First nominee is The Afterlife of Holly Chase. Second nominee is Fourth Wing. This book was surprising because of the end. Like, I thought she was going to get her happy ending. I thought she was going to get the guy, the self-growth, everything. I was so sad, but happy for her at the same time. Fourth Wing, if you read this, you know the last sentence in this book, okay? You know the last sentence. Like, what? I haven't even read the second book yet because I don't even know if I can handle that right now. But the winner is Fourth Wing. Sorry. Yes, I love this book. Don't come at me. There's no hate accepted here. Fourth Wing. Most surprising. Why would you think it's not? Biggest book I've read all year. First fantasy I've ever read. Yeah, like, this was good. Okay. There was, what was surprising also was Xaden and Rai's relationship. I didn't think that was going to happen. Like, I would see talk about it, but I didn't think it was something that was going to be that strong. Like, whoa. Like, the whole dragon connection thing and the mind, like, whatever it is, telepathy, I think that's how you say it. Yeah, that was crazy. Dane? I'm shocked Dane didn't die. The next book award goes to the best series. First nominee, Days at the Murasaki Bookshop, the Ruinous Love series, the Golden Kamuy manga, and the Sinners of Saint series by LJ Shen. Out of all of those, I would say this one and this one broke me the most. But this was like long-term breakage. Like, these were like just small little moments. I honestly think that you're gonna have to sit out, and I'm so sorry. This one is one of the top runners. The Golden Kamuy is everything you'd probably want in a manga. There's just everything. The suspense, like the action, is mainly what I think people look for in manga. There's so much, I think it's Ainu, Japanese culture in here as well. There's just so much. Like, this is perfect. This is like even perfect for anyone starting to read mangas. It was hard for me for a while to get into mangas because of how like long the series are, but you know, this one, yeah, if you want to read manga, read this one, please. This one is going to have to sit out because I don't even have a third book, so I don't even know if it's that top tier of a series. So the main runners are the Golden Kamuy and the Sinners of Saint series. I'm going to disappoint my boyfriend so hard right now. But these are the winners. Yeah, he already knew. Yeah. You already knew. If he watches this, if you're watching this, you already knew I was not going to pick the Golden Kamuy. Come on. But yeah, this series, best series I read this year. First series I read this year. First series of books that I have read in 2 to 3 years. Yeah. I think this is my Roman Empire for this year. And now, the nominees for Best Cover, The Dead Romantics. It's just so, like, the contrast between the tealish aquamarine blue and the orange is really cute. I just hate this. Like, the unpeelable sticker. Why? Like, put it on the back. Shady Hollow. Just look how cute that is. Like, look at the fox. Like, look at, I don't even know what this is. Yeah, I don't know what those animals are, but just look how cute this is. Like, it's so adorable. And then there's The Alchemist. Like, just, I know this isn't the cover, but you know, like, technically it is. This is so pretty with a little quote in the back. Just stare at it. Like, it's so beautiful. I fed her to the beast, and the beast is me. Listen. The only thing that attracted me to this book was the cover. It was the cover. So let's take a moment and appreciate her. Yeah. Real nice. And then this one, More Days at the Murasaki Bookshop. It's so cozy, cute, and adorable. I would say my favorite to look at has been The Alchemist. The blend of both of these colors and also like this on the back is very, very much so just beautiful. Like, I remember I would just have this book up like right here just to look at the cover every morning and remember the story and how impactful it was on my life. I'm excited for this one. The next award goes to Best Manga / Graphic Novel. We have a decent amount of nominees for this one. We have Tomi. She's a lengthy girl. Black Paradox. This one was so weird, but I enjoyed it so much. You know, when you read Junji Ito, you just appreciate weirdness in his mangas. Komi Can't Communicate, the first 4 books. Frizzy, this one made me cry. And The Golden Kamuy. The winner of Best Manga / Graphic Novel is The Golden Kamuy, which is so shocking to me because I read so many Junji Ito mangas this year. Like, I read so many. For a Junji Ito book to not be the winner is crazy to me. The next award goes to the most cozy book. The nominees are The Full Moon Coffee Shop. Just look how cute that is. Like, look at the cats. Oh my god, they're so cute. And then Days at the Murasaki Bookshop. Short little read, amazing read. And Shady Hollow. Listen, this was like a cozy murder story, which is crazy to say because there's a murder involved, but since it was like a town of little animals and stuff like that, it just made it so cute. Like, it was just so cute. Cozy book for me, I would have to say out of these 3 was Shady Hollow. Like, it was just so cozy, especially the audiobook. Like, it was just perfect. The next award is going to the most life-changing book. And the nominees are I Wanna, But I Wanna Eat Tteokbokki, Maktub by Paulo Coelho, and The Alchemist by the same author. This book is about, it was like a documentation of all her appointments with her psychiatrist and then how she kind of battles through her depression and all of like the issues she has in her life, which a lot of us have. Well, I'm not gonna speak for y'all, but I'm gonna speak for me. That I have. And it was very insightful and it helped me feel like I'm really not alone. Like, there's other people in the world that feel like this. Maktub was good. It was just more so like short stories on each page. The Alchemist, on the other hand, by the same author, is like a whole story. And this changed the trajectory of my life and brain chemistry. Out of these 3, the winner is The Alchemist. Are we shocked? I don't think we're shocked. Because on my Instagram, I literally went on like a 1.5 minute tangent about this book. This was good, like good. And the last book award is Best Poetry. Our nominees are Milk and Honey, Words of a Goat Princess by Jessie Reyes. I love Jessie Reyes so much. Homebody by Rupi Kaur, same author as Milk and Honey. I love these 3 so much. Milk and Honey, I have reread at least 10 to 12 times since 8th grade. This was really like a canon event. This book and the author have had such an impact on my life. I reread her books so often. But yeah, this is really good. So is Homebody. And so is this. This one's really, really hard. But I'm gonna have to stick with the OG. The true queen of my poetry journey. I'm going to have to stick by her side. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching if you stayed until the end. And I will try my best to be consistent with, all my bookish stuff on here, as well as Instagram. But yeah, love you guys. Mwah.